Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to day 13 of Bird Blogs, aka my daily vlog channel series. Now, I'm on a different channel today because I talk a lot about trying to find positivity in communities and things like that, and sometimes as well as trying to get out of your comfort zone and try a few things. This person I met 6 months ago in the PMC. A really nice guy. Helps that he's an Aussie because I like Aussies. Not all of them, but most of them I like. And the main thing I like and admire about the Verd is he's never afraid to challenge himself to do something out of his comfort zone. A lot of people think that you're restricted in life to a comfort zone. And some people are so scared of what they think of other people think of them. I'm not going to dwell too much on the flaws of Verd because it's unfair to do it to that man. Like, this man is an amazing thing. Verd did say in a video of his that he was worried about, his fitness and things like that. And he was pretty nervous about uploading this video right here, the impersonation tag. Which, hopefully, if I get tagged in at some point, I'll do. If not, I'll be the lonely kid that does it anyway. It's okay, puppy. And within the first... So, if you guys don't know who Matty Brolick is a very prominent member in the League community who is known for doing a few things. One, looking like a fucking boss because he just constantly works on those guns. That's the advantage Matty does. And Matty, you can tell Matty's into weights because he's very defined and all that. In the reality, Verd's a bit smaller. But today, Verd in a video took his shirt off because he knew that people would find it funnier or find it more entertaining that if he impersonated Matty Brolick shirtless. That takes a lot of guts. I've only shown my face on YouTube. I've never shown anything else off. But to do that really just shows the type of character that Verd has. And that's something I don't think a lot of people understand. And Verd inspires me in that way. I had a moment today in the weekly podcast, which I recorded for the NPL, where we were talking about how to make a league successful. If you are so worried about how your league's going to be successful, you need to find people in the league that people want to be around. And Verd's one of them. He puts so much effort in. He is there for a chat. He's there to help people improve. He wants to bring something different. He wants to find his niche. He wants to talk about wrestling. He wants to joke about. He wants to, how does this man do it? That's because he knows that he doesn't fear failure, I think. He has ability in himself, or he has the belief in himself that he will do great things. He did his vlogging adventure where he went to Melbourne and said, I'm going to try this out and see how it goes. That was so cool. I know heaps of people love that, and we're lucky in Australia in the fact that not many people know what we look like. Apparently, we all ride kangaroos, according to Mr. Stab. I am a proud wallaby owner. They are a lot cheaper, get a lot better grass for mileage. So I would really appreciate it if people stop using that stereotype. Not all of us ride kangaroos, alright? Some of us like a bit of choice in the economy. Because when we were in the recession, everyone was riding around some wombats. And wombats, unfortunately, couldn't carry our weight. And that's why we don't have any wombats. Probably using rabbits would have been a lot smarter because they're a lot smaller. Some people I know own a camel. That's very rare. They're the richest of the rich. They are luxury. Some of them have two-humped camels. But this vlog today just made me think a lot about who do I want to be in the community. I don't know why. Impersonation tag, I mean, if you had to do it, you'd have to go, for me, you have to go, hey there guys, welcome back to the channel, it's the Flying Bird here today. I'm a real cocky prick. I can do graphics and get away with shit posting a lot. And It's hard to hear that about myself. It's the truth, though. Will I try to improve the person I am? Yes, definitely. You've always got to. You've got to innovate or die, and that's the thing. I mean, since I started uploading my minors matches, I gained 5 subs. I'm at 131 now. Means a lot, because I didn't grow for about a year. Well, not a year, but since last year. But I always want to make sure that people know that I always try to be as humble and as kind as possible. It's just, I always mend to the surrounding environment. But I want to make sure that if I am going to be a role model in the community, like the Verd, I'm going to try to make my best to leave a positive impact on people. Because Verd, I don't think people could speak an ill word about. Sometimes a bit of over-kindness can be his fault, but you can't fault that, can you? Verd doesn't see people as a number, such as they have more subscribers, they are better than me. I remember when he called out someone in A-Drive's front office because they were having a sook. Verd's a pretty chilled guy. He's surfing Verd. He'll chokeslam Merc through a table one day, and I will love to commentate that. And Merc here is in the ring. Merc has previously stated that wrestling is fake. Merc comes out in like his all his swag clothes. Looks like exactly like his Twitter profile. He's going to be dubbed Toge's twin. And I get the Verd comes out like Lucha Libre style with the cape. Let's get ready to rumble. G'day, guys. And, you know, the table's out. Merc's being caught. Not the choke slam. Through the table. But, always try to overextend yourself. Try to do something different. It's hard for people to say to me, "Oh, what a beautiful shirt there." I love that. Always try to do something different. Because you never know how your reception will go. I know he was nervous with that impersonation tag. If you guys haven't checked that out, that is an amazing video. But I just want Verd to know that I want him to know that I hold him in this high praise. Because I think it's important for people to understand that to grow and develop, sometimes it takes a bit of inspiration. So, Bird, you're thinking about where you sit in the community. Where do you think you sit? I don't know where I sit in the community, to be honest. I'm a decent battler, nothing special. Bit of a cocky prick, but, you know, you can't help that. It's no fun if you're not cocky. It doesn't give the people anything. You know, I occasionally start fights or trash talking sessions. We had one fight that was funny. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, why was it funny?" Well, it was just funny because of the way it was handled and overreacted, and third parties got involved. But I want people to understand that my main goal here is to help people out and help the community grow. Because the main thing I think we lack in the community is the community. We have so many different sections of groups in the Pokemon community. We have SBL, we have VGC. Sorry, music is going to be louder. Have SBL, VGC, League Play, PokeTubers, Let's Players, Shiny Hunters, and there's so many different types of players, right? But no one's willing to be like, okay, I'm a Shiny Hunter, but I'm not going to be the best Draft League player. Alright, guys. You know? It's always, I'm a good Shiny Hunter. Hey there, guys, what's up? It's Dan here today, Podcatcher Dan. I did win the GBA Championship once, and I am a very known Shiny Hunter. I think I had the tools, again, to go ham. You head smash that like button. Each week we are going to do absolute go ham. But, like, your skill set is Shiny Hunting. You might win one champion. You want to make sure that, you know. And then the worst thing is you want to critique that person and be like, I don't think A-Drive's that good of a battler. You get a whole bunch of A-Drive fanboys saying, oh no, he's really, really good. You wouldn't know because you don't know the GBA. You're just jealous of him. I might be jealous of the publicity that he gets, but I'll never be jealous of his playing ability. Something's burning in my room. I hope it's my computer. I did set it alight 30 seconds ago. Sometimes you just need a lighter for a cigarette. No, I don't smoke, kids. And that's the thing. That no one seems to wanting to bridge this gap between all the communities. Like, you got Matty Brolick, who was in SBL. Oh, was pretty close to SBL. You have Top Tier Boy. There's another one that's pretty much getting closer and closer every day to being more in between. And the main reason behind that is that people are scared of the views on us because they put themselves in an angelic view that when it all comes crashing down, it's wrong. We're wrong. I'll tell you now, right? The only battle I have seen between a PokeTuber, and when I say a PokeTuber, I mean someone who's got more than 15k subs and all that, versus like a small league player, was Chimpact v Zazo. That's the only ever game I've seen, right? There were so many things that went on behind the scenes in that game that one day, when it's appropriate, we're going to invite Zazo on to talk about it. But, you know, it seems to me that it's an attitude shared. Because people are too scared to get out of their fucking comfort zones. So what if you're not the best battler or the best team builder? You know what? This is a community where we should try to build everyone up. A loss is a loss. Congrats. You go into this game, right? You have a 50% chance of winning and a 50% chance of losing. If you want to get into all the complex odds and all that, please do the numbers. But at the end of the day, this is a children's game which never had the intention of being a competitive game, which we, as an older and more seeking audience-ship, wanted to make it competitive. So, in saying that, what we have done, oh my god, is that we have made the community based around this aspect of who can be the best. But I think the aspect of the community should be, we want to see the best possible battlers, we want to see the best possible Let's Players, we want to see the best possible Shiny Hunters. Do you know one person in the community who I really enjoy watching when he wants to be? Nah, he always does it really well. It's Top Tier Boy. Every single one of his videos edited perfectly, looks amazingly, thumbnail, you name it, right? Complete package, right? I'm never going to be as good as Top Tier Boy. But if Top Tier Boy messages me and goes, "Hey Bird, can you send me my NPL thumbnail this week?" It's not going to be like, "Oh, you edit so much better than me, you therefore should have time to edit your thumbnail, because I'm really upset and envious of you, right? It just makes no sense, right?" And, you know, I'll give you an example, right? Top Tier Boy put up his NPL match last week with no layout. I felt so bad, because even though me and Seb are mates, that Seb didn't go, "Hey Bird, is there any possibility that you could change the layout for me to put facecam in?" You know, like, it's not necessarily my responsibility, but I just know that Seb loves to have his videos of top quality, and I feel bad as a graphics editor of the NPL that he couldn't achieve that this week. That's the community we need to build. Going, this is what this person likes, this is what I can bring, and eventually we're all a community here. No one is above anyone else. Some people seem to get into their thick skulls that it's okay if we lose in battle. It's okay if we make mistakes. Because what happens is we get into this like social Darwinism thing, right? Of that everyone's got to be better and there's going to be one the best player. What if, right? Let's speak hypothetically, right? What if there wasn't one best player? What if there was 30? And most league sizes are 16, right? And let's say we invited all 30 players to get into that 16, and then how do we still divide up who there was, right? Let's say we took the NPL list, right, of Sun and Moon best players. if we put them into NPL Season 6, how do we do that? There's 30 on that list, right? There is 30 players on that list, and we have 16 spots. How are we meant to do it? I don't know. You can't divide it up. We're going to leave the bottom. We're going to leave the, you put people in the subs. It's like, we can, there's so many aspects, right? So you always, let's try to build the community up, and let's try to all get out of our comfort zones and understand that if you want to make a career in a Pokemon, the best thing you can do is help someone else. Huh? What do you mean? I want to be the best, not them. I'll give you a hint, right? I used to watch Pokemon content for years, right? I used to watch Maryland. I used to watch, what else? Who else did I watch? Hayden. Until I learned Hayden battles as Pimp Knight, right? It's be like, wow, these guys are really good battlers. It's a different story for those another day. And I was watching a lot of builders. I was watching the GBA. And I don't know why, but when Mono took over Gubs, it's the first time I watched team builders of a coach. I saw how well Mono analysed his games, or analysed the games as an analyst. So I thought, if Mono does such good analysing games, I wonder how his team builders. And I watched one of his team builders, and I just thought, wow, I started learning so much from it, right? But then, about 6 months later, I started watching Gypsy and Sazo. And I learned so much again from them as builders. But at the same time, I've had PokeTCG Gamer, ooh, that's my desk, I gotta stop banging my knee, A12 QSD, who are two very, 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 very solid players, in my opinion. And all we do is that I've now had 4 people help me want to build and be a better player. And I feel that overall, my things have improved. And that's, I don't think a shot at minors would be possible without the combination of all 4 of them. But in saying that, I knew that I wasn't I was like, what can I offer these guys? And I was like, well, I can help these guys out with graphics, and I can help these guys out with just being a genuine person and being a friend. I'm not just trying to say, like, oh, the only reason why I was friends with Zazo is because I saw how good he was after, ulterior motive. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that because me and Zazo were friends, I was like, well, maybe I can just ask Zazo for a bit of team building help. I remember I asked him for a league that he's probably never heard of. He just watched a replay. I was like, yep, that's my prep. And, that's what it is. Same as Gypsy, I really enjoy his videos, so I try to watch it. But I understood, I had to get out of my own comfort zone. And my comfort zone was thinking that I was better than people. But I'm not. I think that's the most crucial thing that people need to understand. Is that you're not better than anyone. We need to understand that a lot of us have a long way to grow. But first and foremost, we all need to grow to allow the community to grow so that we eventually become better versions of ourselves. And I think someone like Verds is a great example that if you're looking for someone to change and change your perspective, is to look at is someone like Verds. Until next time, guys, I've always been the Bird. Thanks you guys for watching. A bit of a shorter one, it's only 20 minutes, but oh well. Peace.